Hello everybody and welcome back to the kitchen. As some of you know, yesterday I was busy in the kitchen making some yummy salsa. I will share a recipe for that soon. I would have done a video, but it's quite the process. It took the entire day. I did get a lot of jars, but again, it would have been quite the video. So today I was drying my skins off the tomatoes to make a delicious salt that you can use on eggs and different things. And rather than waste the skins, I thought I'd show you how. So when I make my salsa, I peel the tomatoes because the skins don't look right in the jar, and they taste kind of funny sometimes. So I put a small X in the bottom of each tomato, not these little cherry tomatoes. I use Roma plum tomatoes, which are the best for sauces and things. So a little X, I dip them down into boiling water for just like seconds, really, maybe 15 seconds. And then I put them in an ice cold water bath, and by the time I had them all done, I could easily peel the skins. And after today, they look like this. So what I did was I had put them in my dehydrator. We got this from Cabela's years ago. It's got these little trays. You can do meats, you can do vegetables, fruits, roll-ups, whatever you want. So I took all my skins, and they were cleaned, of course, because they were in boiling water and cleaned before. And then I dried them in here for, it's been going on maybe 4 or 5 hours. You can also do this in your oven, maybe at about 180 degrees with the door cracked slightly. I still got a bunch in here, but I've got a bunch put in here already. And you can see that they easily peel away from the trays. Now, I've got my thing rather full. When you're doing this, you want to be careful. I laid this one up for an example. It's not completely dry, as you can probably see. I can feel it. So that'll go back in and dry a little bit more. What I have is my little KitchenAid food processor. You can use anything like a food processor like this, or a little coffee grinder, anything at all actually, to just get this really small. So you're going to hear a few little pulses from my machine here now. And you just basically want to make kind of like a powder. I suppose you could possibly leave some a little bigger if you wanted to. But for me today, I'm actually going to put that on puree and see if it'll go a bit smaller. Oh yeah. Power! Just about there. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a good summer. It's been very busy, which is why I haven't been doing too many videos. I think now that COVID is pretty much over and done with, at least in my world, I will do more videos in the winter and then less in the summertime, just to allow me a little more free time for myself. Now, I've got this ground. I could grind it a little bit more, but I don't want to hurt your ears. And what I have here is just a bag of fine pink Himalayan salt. You can use table salt, you can use like a coarse grind salt. I wouldn't use a pickling salt or anything like that, but you know, just a nice fine salt. I'm going to just put some in my bowl, like so. Break up any big clumps. And then I'm going to take, and this is delicious on eggs. We've done it lots of times before. Hubby loves it. And again, you can probably do a little smaller than that if you like. But for me now, it's going to have to be small enough. Again, I got lots more here to do. So what I'm going to do now is just kind of take my whisk. You can also, if your hands are clean, take your hands and kind of rub it through. And the salt actually will help kind of preserve the tomatoes and stuff too. Even though they're dried, the humidity here in Newfoundland is, pretty crazy. So now what I have done here now, as you can see, is a gorgeous salt. You don't have to use the salt. You can certainly grind these up, add them to your pastas, add it to eggs, anything at all really that you would like a nice tomato flavor on. Sprinkle it on your toast for that matter. Anyway, yeah, I'm just going to, and then what you can do is just take a nice little bowl like this, and then you can have some in a pretty little dish like so, and then your guests can just take a little and sprinkle on top whatever they desire. If you like, you can also add some herbs to this. This is my lemon thyme out of the garden. I've got to get out and harvest my herbs. Anyway, you can certainly dry some herbs and put in with, or whatever your heart desires. Anyway, friends, I'll try and get back tomorrow with another video. I did intend to make something with blueberries, but yeah, hopefully that happens tomorrow. I hope you're enjoying the summer, and thanks to Jacques Pepin, who originally was the one that I saw do this recipe and was my inspiration. So thank you. Have a beautiful day.